We're going to be lighting up the fifth candle. Tomorrow is the fifth day of Hanukkah, halfway through. We have another 4 days to celebrate. The beginning of Hanukkah was marred by a terrible, terrible attack. The first place where they light the menorah is in Australia, and as they were lighting, right before they were lighting, a terrorist attack, 15 people murdered, and as the stories are coming out, horrible, horrible stories of devastation. Young children, a 10-year-old girl was buried yesterday, a rabbi, two rabbis, and were murdered. People who brought life and people who helped other people, unfortunately, were snuffed out by a vicious terror attack. We spoke a few days ago about our cousin, my wife's cousin, a young boy, 20-year-old, who's from Texas and is a rabbinical student in Sydney, Australia, Yehuda Leib Ben Manya, who was injured. Turns out he was injured while saving a police officer who was shot. He was crouching over him and applying his shirt as a tourniquet. And while he was tending to him, he was mercilessly shot by these terrorists. Thank God he survived. He has a long road to recovery, but he's stable. And he's asking people to pray for him and to do mitzvot. There was a photo of him wrapping tefillin, asking people to wrap tefillin, the other injured person lighting the menorah and asking people to pray for them and light the menorah. We gathered here on Sunday, the first night of Hanukkah, and it was very powerful to see the community come together. We supported each other. We did a lot of mitzvot. We sang, we danced, we reflected, we prayed. We did a lot of tefillin. People committed to lighting candles, even though they weren't planning to, perhaps. They're traveling, but they understood, and we understood. We have to do more mitzvot. And that's really been the response around the world, to bring more light and more mitzvot and gather together and not allow the darkness to prevail. As Rabbi Eli Schlanger himself said, that the way to combat anti-Semitism is by bringing more light into the world. So we gathered here on Sunday, and Friday evening of Shabbat, of Hanukkah, we're going to gather again. And I'd like to encourage you to come and join us as a community. It's going to start a little early to light the candles before the sunset at 4:30. Then we're going to do some prayers, and we're going to have a real beautiful Shabbat dinner with brisket and latkes and gefilte fish and challah and wine and sufganiyot and many other things. And most importantly, we'll come together as a community to support each other and just see what we could do better in bringing more light into the world. On Sunday, there's also going to be an amazing, first time, a Hanukkah celebration, public Hanukkah celebration and candle lighting of a giant menorah in La Tienda at El Dorado Supermarket. Please join us there at 3:30 on Sunday. Make sure you light the candles, make sure you bring more light into the world. We need each other, and the world needs us. May we continue having a brighter Hanukkah. May the darkness be transformed into light. Shabbat Shalom and happy Hanukkah from downtown Santa Fe.